Attention real estate agents. Imagine living in your dream home and having somebody else pay your mortgage. Sound too good to be true? It's not. In this episode of the Happy House Hacking Podcast, we're going to share exactly how and why you, as a real estate agent, can be house hacking your way to financial freedom. Hello, and welcome back to the Happy House Hacking Podcast, the podcast designed to help young people in California navigate the path to happy home ownership. I am your host, Owen Schwagerly. I am a realtor, investor, and happy house hacker. And today, we're going to be going over how more real estate agents should be investing in real estate and how it can be a great tool in their tool belt to help them serve more of their clients. So today I will be sharing 5 reasons as to why more real estate agents should be house hacking or helping their clients start house hacking. Now, if you're joining us on YouTube today or watching the video, you'll see I have a little bandage on my finger because I've been spending a lot of time at home lately, cooking in the kitchen, and I accidentally cut my finger while making dinner. And anyway, having a good life, having time making food in the kitchen with kids is part of some of the financial freedom that we love and enjoy as house hackers. And so I've had some things happen. So be careful. Kitchens can be dangerous. Okay, so there are 5 things that really are more of the reasons why agents should be investing in real estate. So reason number 1, as a real estate agent, you actually get first crack at a lot of investment opportunities. Think about it. If you're a real estate agent, not only are you on the multiple listing service every day, looking at new inventory, looking at what's coming soon, you're also going on listing appointments. You're also getting online leads for people who might need to sell their house fast. They might be a motivated seller. They might be looking for a solution that you can provide. So reason number 1 is increased opportunity and access to deals on the market. So that's something that's incredibly helpful. As a real estate agent, you get to see market information before the public does a lot of the time. And so think about that. That's almost like insider trading, where on the stock market, if you have insider information, it's like forbidden. You're not allowed to execute and purchase property if you have insider information. It's not forbidden in real estate. So if you know about a property that might be coming up listed for soon, you or an agent in your office or someone you met at a meetup, you can totally get together and put a deal together and buy that property for yourself or for a client that's looking to do an investment strategy. So this whole number 1 reason is you get greater access to the market. And then you also will have more knowledge about the market in general. So you know a good deal when you see one. So real estate agents, we should always be thinking about how to invest in properties and see if there's a way that we could end up buying it. Now, one of the things I love about being a real estate agent, and something we've done in the past, when you do come across a property you're looking to buy, you can actually use your commission to help buy the property. So let's say they're paying out a 3% commission on a property. Well, for a first-time home buyer, the FHA loan only requires 3.5% down, right? So imagine that. You can actually use your 3.5 or 3% commission to go towards your down payment, or to go towards your closing costs, or to go towards reducing the price. So in our area, in California right now, the median home price is about $800,000. So 3% on $800,000, that's $24,000. That's quite a bit of cash that you would have to save. But as a real estate agent, with your commission, you can use that money and basically save that much money on the purchase. So that's reason number 1. As an agent, you have access to information and you can utilize your commission in the down payment, closing costs, or to reduce the price. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2, financial growth and stability. Think about it. When it comes to real estate, you're an independent contractor. You are someone who is self-employed. You own your own shop. Like, it's you. The buck stops and starts with you. If you're not working, most of the time, then you're not earning income. So when it comes to planning for your financial future, when it comes to planning for retirement, there's nobody paying you a 401k or a retirement account in real estate. You have to create your own retirement plan. It's really important that you do this. Think about it. The way Social Security is structured and built right now, there's so many retirees that will be utilizing it and enjoying it. And as our population, if it shrinks and there aren't enough workers, there'll be way more people using the benefits of Social Security than actually paying into it. It could lead to a collapse at some day in the future, which is what we're seeing in a lot of other developed countries, like in Europe and China. They have way more people retiring than they actually have who are in the workforce. So you can't guarantee or count on the government providing for your retirement. In real estate, it's really up to you. And that's where, as a realtor, investor, you're going to prepare yourself for your retirement in the future. And that way you're not beholden to a company, beholden to the government. You can then set yourself up for financial freedom and independence and retire at the timing of your choice. You want to be able to build wealth in real estate. Since we're trading it, we're helping people buy and sell real estate all the time. More realtors need to actually be buying it themselves. Think about it. If you are buying and investing in real estate as a realtor, you're going to have way more credibility. Your clients are going to trust you way more because they can see, oh, wow, they're actually buying property. They're actually investing in property and renting property. I mean, there's so many reasons why you as a realtor want to be investing in real estate, particularly the house hacking strategy. Because think about it. If you could buy your dream home and live in it and have someone else paying your mortgage, even a portion of it, maybe half your mortgage, a quarter, a third of your mortgage, that means that you're going to have less money coming out of your pocket at the end of the month, which you could then be investing in your own self-directed retirement account. Or you could be taking that money and spending it on your family, going on vacation, traveling, seeing relatives, making experiences for you and your family. So the house hacking strategy gives you more financial freedom and flexibility. It really gives you options. And this is something we're super passionate about. And we want more people, our clients and others all around the country, to know about this as an option, that you don't have to be tied to your mortgage every single month. Just, okay, I'm working to pay my mortgage. Imagine if you had a little bit of flexibility, a leeway where half of that payment was getting covered by someone else. And then you moved out of it down the line, you kept that and rented out the unit you're living in. You could then have that place cash flow, and that could be part of your retirement income. By the time you're retired, 30 years from now, that mortgage is paid off. You now have straight cash flow off of the property, generating, $3,000, $4,000 plus dollars a month. Now that's your retirement income, totally replacing everything that you've done as far as your active career. That is the benefit number 2. Okay, benefit number 3, tax advantages. We know that there are tax advantages in real estate as realtors, but are we fully aware of the benefits that it brings? And can we explain that to our clients? And can we explain that to our families as to why we should be investing and buying more real estate? I'm not a CPA, so, make sure to consult with a professional as far as tax advice and that kind of thing. I'll just share with you my general understanding and knowledge, and you can do the rest of your homework on your own. But when it comes to real estate investing, there's a lot of tax deductions that you get to realize and experience, which helps you save money on taxes. So some of those include mortgage interest. You've got to deduct property taxes. You get to deduct expenses, repairs for rental property. There's a lot of things that if you have a rental property, you get to deduct. And that deduction offsets your income. And so thereby it reduces your tax bill ultimately at the end of the day. Few of the best advantages of owning rental property are doing cost segregations. And basically what a cost segregation is it breaks out the systems and components of a property. So let's say you've got a house that you bought and it's, you paid $500,000 for it. Okay. Now they're going to attribute some of that value, $100,000 to land, $400,000 to the house. And then they depreciate that on a 27 and a half year timetable. So each year you're getting to deduct a little bit of the uh, value of the house. So what a cost segregation does, it actually expedites that timeline. So instead of depreciating the whole value of the property over 27 and a half years, it breaks it out into systems and components like windows, doors, floor coverings, and it makes those depreciate on a 5-year, 10-year, 15-year timetable. So it basically speeds up the depreciation. So what that means is you get to depreciate your property faster and receive tax benefits faster. These are great tools you can use in your tool belt to legally reduce your tax liability. And the reason for this is if you can save money on taxes now, let's say you saved, $10,000 on taxes this year because of the depreciation on your real estate property. Well, you could then take $10,000 and reinvest that. Does that make sense? And so slowly you can stack, each year you save $10,000 on taxes thanks to your real estate holdings. Well, that 10,000 grows to 100,000, but if you invest 100,000 in another asset like a property and it's growing at 5% a year, you can compound and really build wealth quickly. So tax advantages are huge. One other thing I will share, if you're a real estate professional, there's a section in the tax code called 469C, and it's for real estate professionals. If you are a real estate professional, you can actually use your passive losses to offset your active income. And what that means is if you run a loss on paper, like your property has all this depreciation, repairs, and other expenses on it, it looks like it was not positive. Like it looks like a negative cash flow on paper. You can use that loss to offset your active income that you earned from your real estate sales business. And this is huge because once you are running losses on your rental property, it can offset your active income. So you pay less overall in your income tax. And this is a great strategy we've used to reduce our tax liability tremendously. And so we highly recommend looking into it with your real estate or your tax professional to see if this is something you could do to reduce your taxes, to save that money, and to roll it forward and investing in more property. So tax advantages is number 3. Number 4, long-term career and retirement planning. I touched on this one a little bit earlier, but yeah, you don't have anyone that's putting into your 401k or planning for your retirement. It's all on you at the end of the day. So if you can get your properties paid off by the time you retire, that's your retirement. You can live off that cash flow and, travel the world and have those expenses and not be beholden to making a mortgage payment and being in the workforce. And this will help you achieve financial freedom and independence even earlier. Because think about it. It's great to have a 401k or a retirement income coming in off of, your retirement plans for investment purposes. What if the market crashes? What if the stock you've chosen goes down or goes out of business? There's a lot of risk involved in any investment you choose. And so you want to diversify. You want to have a couple different streams of income, particularly for retirement. And so by having a rental property that's paid off, you can have that income stream. You can have your stocks, your dividends, your index funds. So there's a lot of things you can do to offset the risks and create multiple streams of income for you for retirement, not just be tied to one, because there's no guarantee that will be there when you actually do get to retirement age. Okay, then reason number 5, professional development and enhancing your skills. So as a real estate agent, you're in the business of serving people. You're in the sales business. You're in the helping people business. So if you can learn the skills of a property manager, you're going to become an even better salesperson. And here's why. When you're going to lease out your properties for rent, finding the right tenant and person to fill the vacancy on your multifamily house hack property, it's going to take generating leads, making calls, setting appointments, qualifying tenants, doing background checks, credit checks. It's going to, you're going to call people, you're going to do research online. You're going to make sure that these people are people that you can trust and that you want to do business with. So this is going to enhance all your skills of being a realtor because you're doing the exact same thing anyway with your sales business, generating leads, following up with leads, serving people, helping them find a home. Now you're doing the exact same thing. You're just helping people find a rental. And the cool thing about this is a lot of people want to buy a home. And so you can actually become their go-to realtor for when the time is right and they do decide to buy a house. They already know a realtor because, hey, my landlord is actually a realtor and I trust them. They've done a great job providing me a safe, clean home. I want to use them to buy a property. And we have a little like stipulation in our lease. It says if you buy a house with me, we'll let you out of the lease for free. So we encourage everyone that we rent to actually get into home ownership because we see home ownership as the best wealth building tool out there for most Americans. And the average net worth of a homeowner in America is somewhere around 243,000, whereas the average net worth of a renter is only somewhere around $7,000. So you're going to be doing way better financially if you can get into home ownership because of the principal pay down, because of appreciation. Your home is going to hold its value whether inflation goes up or down. You're also going to be benefiting from those tax savings. And then ultimately the financial freedom and security of owning your own space, being able to paint the walls whatever color you choose, having any kind of pet that you want, choosing who lives in your house, or if it's a multi-unit, who your neighbors are. You get to choose that. So house hacking gives you way more choices and options, and it will help you get to financial freedom a lot faster. And so real estate agents, this is something that we all need to be thinking about. How can we build wealth quicker for ourselves and for our clients? And the house hacking strategy is an underutilized tool that we need to help more people be aware of and take advantage of. And so, if you've liked this episode, please share it with someone who you think would benefit from it. If there's someone in your life who wants to own a home, but they feel overwhelmed by the process, they don't know where to begin, they think it's too expensive to buy a home in California or anywhere in America for that matter, send them this podcast episode. Share this with them. And then we'd love to hear from you. Please comment and like and subscribe to us on social media so you can get more updates like this. And then reach out if you want to meet and create a game plan to help you find your next home. Thanks so much for tuning in. Happy House Hackers. This is Owen Schwagerly signing off.